Hello. Thank you for stopping by my channel today. So today I am doing part of my do's and don'ts series, and today's subject is the do's and don'ts of interacting with strangers. Some of these should be common sense, but again, I feel like some of these videos I'm making because there are people who maybe have anxiety or they're not really sure how to go about some of these things. So I like to just help edutain people and help them come out of their shell and give them some tips and clues on how you can do some of these things without feeling anxious or scared or awkward or anything like that. So let's get right into this, shall we? Welcome to Cat's Crazy Corner. So again, today I'm doing another one of my do's and don'ts series, and this is the do's and don'ts of interacting with strangers. We all interact with strangers on pretty much a daily basis, when you go to the store, at your job, things like that. And this is just kind of some of the things that I think are just kind of rules of thumb that I go by to interact with strangers. And there's a lot of good things that come out of interacting with strangers, actually, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But let's start with the first do. Do say hello to people. Honestly, I've read stories where people said that they were contemplating killing themselves that day, and because somebody just acknowledged them, they decided not to. So say hi. You don't have to be a big dramatic thing out of it. You don't have to be like, hi, how's it going? Hi, oh, hi. That's a little crazy and a little bit psycho, so don't do that. But you can certainly just say hello or hi. A simple hello could literally save someone's life. Think about that. And just saying hi to somebody, it brings up your mood. It'll bring up their mood. You know what I mean? Like, a small gesture goes a long way. So do say hello or hi to people that you don't know. Even, walking in passing and things like that. Because why not? I mean, it's not going to harm you. So don't just touch someone's hair, or if they're pregnant, like their belly, or, go like, oh, look at the earrings, or, oh, that's a nice, don't do that. Ask if you can do that, if you feel the need to be touchy-feely. Don't just do those things, because especially like pregnant women, I know when I was pregnant, that was very awkward to have strangers like, oh, let me touch your belly. No, please don't do that. I don't know you. I don't want you touching my belly. So don't do that because you think somebody's hair looks soft and squishy and stuff like that. Like, ask permission before you do these things. So don't just touch somebody's personal space or being without asking their permission. Do compliment people. Like, oh, I love your eyes. Oh, your hair is so cool. That is really pretty shirt. I really love your shoes. There's nothing wrong with complimenting other people's styles. And, it can help a lot of people that you may not realize have low self-esteem, and that could boost their self-esteem and their ego just by complimenting the shirt that they have on. So again, it's just small little gestures, but why be shy about if you see somebody wearing something you like? Tell them. It's not a big deal. I mean, you don't want to go on the other aspect of that and tell them something that you don't like. Like, that's just rude. Like, if it doesn't personally affect you and you don't like it, you don't need to say anything. So that's a part of the don't, which, well, actually, that's part of this next one. Don't be creepy or ask, too personal of questions if you're having a small little conversation with a stranger, and again, with, the thing that I was just hitting on, don't be creepy and be like, ugh, why did you do that to your hair? Why does it matter? If you don't like it, what did your parent, my mom always told me, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So just don't say anything, but if you like something, tell somebody. It can really make their day. It can change their whole day, it can change it all up. So compliment somebody. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. The next thing would be, do make small talk, but be able to read the person's, gestures, their face, their reaction, if they're kind of moving back from you, or if they're kind of turning their head like they're uninterested, pay attention to the signs, and maybe they're just not a small talker at all, and then you can move on to somebody else, but do make small talk, ask about the weather, things like that. Don't ask too personal of questions, and don't continue the conversation if the other person looks uncomfortable, or, you can literally tell that they're just not into the conversation. Just You can end it. It can be ended abruptly because they clearly are not comfortable with it, then don't continue on with it. It's pretty simple. But do talk to strangers. You know, it's shown to literally make us happier, mentally sharper. It makes us healthier. We feel less lonely. We're more optimistic with our day. We feel like we're more connected with our communities when we talk to strangers. And it actually does boost your self-esteem, because if you can have a conversation with a stranger and they're engaged, you will feel those endorphins, because it will boost your self-esteem, because you'll be like, oh, they liked me enough to engage in a conversation with me. And again, don't be afraid to do this, you know, and don't sell yourself short. Don't feel like they're not going to talk to me. They're not going to want to hear what I have to say. You know, don't do that. All of us have to stop putting ourselves down like that. We need to believe more in ourselves. I'm working on that myself, because I do admit I have lower self-esteem. I know it doesn't really show, but a lot of us are good at hiding that kind of stuff. But I'm working on being better about myself and not thinking that I can't do certain things because of this, that, or the other thing, and stepping outside of my box. But remember, do say small things to strangers, because you could literally save someone's life that day. Keep that in mind, and it'll make you smile. Bet you it will. Go out and try it. See what happens. Okay? Well, I hope you liked my video today. And I appreciate everybody who has already subscribed. Thank you for your love and support. If you haven't already, please make sure hit that subscribe button down there. Make sure that you like my videos if you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave comments. Tell me, you know, just general talk about what my topic was, or to leave a comment about something, leave a subject matter, anything at all. And please make sure you share. Let's keep this party going at Cat's Crazy Corner, okay? Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful rest of whatever it is that you are having, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.